Having a cafe is sometimes just such a good excuse for a day out.
Let's get on. We're going to a chocolate shop today to test out some hot chocolates for the Cafe Boat. I'm really pumped. I've sort of not eaten that much just so I can fit more chocolate in. We have to go to platform 2, but we only have a couple of minutes.
Get out, train.
I think this is us. We're going to this place because I've seen that they make it themselves. So instead of it being like a powder, it's like chocolate that they've whizzed up in a machine somehow, and the chocolate like melts in the milk, and it's also like locally made. It just sounds incredible.
So this is Altrincham. We've never been here before.
It's bigger. It's nice, isn't it? Bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Feels like we've just come into like a full-size town. I expected it to be a burb.
The chocolate shop's in here. It's in this massive old building that used to be a kind of big indoor market, and now there's loads of food vendors there and stuff like that. We've all arrived a little hungrier than we thought we were going to be. William especially, he's having a bit of a meltdown. Luckily there's a lot of options in here. It's not just the chocolate shop.
Okay, I'm gonna try one of these marshmallows before I dunk it in. That's really good. I love it in a hot chocolate when you can taste the chocolate rather than just general sweetness first. Sorry, it's really busy in there, so I couldn't really talk properly, but that was really nice. It was super chocolatey and not overly sweet, which I think is because they use actual chocolate. It's sort of not a powder that's mixed with sugar, and it was delicious, especially with those marshmallows. I'm going to try and replicate the marshmallows too, but I've never made marshmallows.
As part of this research trip, I just got a little tiny coffee from that truck behind me.
It's nice when there's bits of milk. Tempting to nip to the cinema for a little nap, isn't it?
Christmas decorations up. Is it too early?
No, I used to think, yeah, but now I think, get November over and done with. We need Christmas decorations. We need Wham, we need Mariah, we need chocolate, we need it all.
What are you doing?
I'm feeling pretty inspired by the hot chocolate we had with the marshmallows, so today I'm going to try and make the marshmallows. I've just got to nip out and get some ingredients. Testing, battery full. That's cool, they had everything. Okay, the kitchen is clean. I'm ready to go. The idea for the marshmallows is that we would be able to make them in advance, have a little jar of marshmallows and serve them with hot chocolate at the Cafe Boat. Liquid glucose, that's the first time I've used that. Okay, now I've got to heat this up to 130 degrees and I don't have a sugar thermometer. That's why I should have read the recipe before I even went to the shop. This definitely feels a little bit more like chemistry than baking, just because of all the weird things going on. The gelatin's softening in the cold water, and this sugar syrup has got to reach a really specific temperature. I'm going to call it there and say that that's enough. And if it's not, if these don't work out, then I just got to go buy a sugar thermometer. Made an absolute mess of the kitchen. I'm actually amazed. They feel incredible, so spongy and light. I'm going to try one. Oh my goodness. It tastes just like marshmallow. Yes, yes, yes.
What's
happening? The next order of books have arrived. Gosh, I could cry. I think he's going to park around the back and then we'll load them in box by box as we did before. Whoa!
Well done.
Yeah, that's great. Now that the book's arrived, I get to do something really cool. I'm going to go and take a box of them down to the shop in town who asked to stock the book. The first stockist. So I'm well excited. Taking it to be stocked in a shop that isn't really to do with the canal. It feels like the book's having a bit of a life of its own. I've dropped it. Okay. I hope its new life in the shop is less turbulent than its new life in the pram. And I'm excited to show you the shop because it's a real cute shop. So this is Lula Loves, the shop, and this is Lou, who owns Lula Loves.
Hello.
What is the shop about?
We focus on stocking small independent makers and brands with a focus on a lot of local makers, which is why we want to stock the book.
Woo! Thank you for being our first stockist.
No worries, excited.
How cool is that? So that's the book there, and it's in Lula Loves in Macclesfield. But it's so exciting to see it in a shop, and it just happens to be like a very colourful shop, so I feel like the cover really blends in there well. I'm going to get a few more shots of it in the window because it's too exciting not to.
Good morning. How was your sleep?
Bad, just bad. He's just been ill and having well bad sleeps, and he just needs a little extra care in the mornings.
Yeah. I don't think I'm alone in this. I get quite irrationally excited whenever I've got a reason to go and buy something for my bike. This morning I'm off to get some new brake pads. This place is an Aladdin's cave. Perfect. Thanks very much for that. That's what I've just taken off, so I don't know, given that I seem to be using this bike quite a lot these days, it seems like a good idea to just keep on top of stuff like this.
Bicycle broken.
Uh-oh.
You touch the button?
Yeah, you can touch the button. Boop. Fixed it. Thanks, William. Once again I'm off to go and see Zero and carry on getting her ready to sell. pretty handy. The marina where Zero is just here, just sort of over this bridge. Right. Okay, my mission this time around is going to be to not faff around too much and to just do a little bit of tidying and then take some pictures of the inside of the boat. My one big job that I need to get done is the compost toilet. It's going to be real. I've been putting off even thinking about doing the compost toilet for ages because it is gross. Brace yourselves because this is what I'm dealing with. While we've been gone, a load of flies have come out of the compost toilet, and then some massive gnarly spider has made a little kind of nest in one of the porthole windows. I'm just being real with you guys. This is the situation that I'm faced with today. It's gross. I don't want to do it. First thing that I want to do just before I do that compost toilet job, I'm not putting it off, but I'm going to run the engine just because to give it some exercise. Not very conducive to filming while it's on because it makes a racket, but at least it keeps it healthy.
It's time for marshmallow making take 2. The ones that I did before, they were a little bit too soft, a little bit too squishy, so I'm going to give them another go, and I've got a secret weapon. Not so secret, but pow! It's the sugar thermometer. I think this is going to make all the difference because that's where I went wrong last time. The sugar didn't get hot enough. I've got a helper. Right, I'm going to get started. I'm just going to soak the gelatin leaves, which is quite still a novelty. Only the second time I've used them. So my eggs are whipping now, and I'm just waiting for the sugar and water liquid to go clear, and then I can start measuring the temperature. The temperature of the sugar, it seems to be crucial to like the structure of the marshmallow, but it also has to get really hot. It has to get to 122 degrees. 106. I think last time when I didn't have the help of the sugar thermometer, I was just getting scared at how hot the sugar mixture looked like it was getting, so I kind of wimped out, took it off early. So this time I've got to wait it out till it definitely gets to 122 degrees. 23. So perfect. Now I've just got to do the next steps quite quickly. It's looking pretty good, I think. So I've just poured that syrup into the egg white, and now it's whipping up, turning it into hopefully a lovely marshmallow. It looks so good at this stage, doesn't it? It's just like a gloopy mixture of sugary goodness. I'm going to pour it into the tin, leave it to set. William is being so cute recently. It's just like a lot easier, especially this time of year, to spend time indoors with him. It's great. And he can speak more now, which is like a real relief, isn't it?
Look into the belly of the beast. I understand what I've got to do, but it doesn't make it any easier to do it. There's things that I miss about living on a boat, and there's things that I don't miss so much. The thing is now, I can't just put that in a normal bin. It's forbidden. So there's special places that you can go and take it. For now, there's a couple of sort of big like buckets in the front of the boat that where we're keeping compost to kind of further compost. So it's going in there for now. It won't still be there when somebody eventually buys the boat. That would be an unpleasant surprise to leave someone. Well, okay. kind of successful. I'll be riding back in the dark again, but that's alright. Got the bathroom clean, and that was the main thing. Goodbye for now, boat.
Well, we're all pretty excited. This is the reveal. Definitely set, but is it set enough? Definitely stayed together a lot more. That's really good. Before it was just a really soft, lovely tasting thing, but this definitely has a lot more like structure to it. Like it'll bob around in a hot chocolate for longer.
William's still awake even though it's quite late, just because he keeps on having crafty little naps at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then bing, he's just bright as a button until very late.
We've got to eat them. We've got to keep these out of sight.
I'm having
You
to.
have that one.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Sorry, William.
Happens tiny little bit. We're talking about love for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
Well, maybe tonight we'll have a dance party to burn off the sugar high we've just given everyone. But maybe we'll say thanks for watching and goodbye for this one. Big thanks to the Petron crew. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Whoa. Diamonds mean nothing when I'm rocking with you.
Goodness.